Hey guys, welcome back. Mr. Balker here again. I'm going to cover with you today's Amplify lesson, which today we're doing 7C, Subunit 2, Lesson 3. The name of this lesson is Hot Cognition and Cold Cognition. What does that mean? Cognition is the act of understanding something, of realizing what's going on and putting it together. The logic behind it, the reason behind it, saying, okay, I know what's happening. Hot cognition is the use of emotional stimuli and responses to come to a conclusion. Your friend made you upset about something. You scream at them. Hot cognition. You're about to get hit by a car. Your adrenaline kicks in overdrive. You jump out of the way, vaulting a curb, and narrowly escaping with your life. Hot cognition. You have an assignment due in your history class. You realize that your group is a bunch of potatoes and you're going to have to do the entire thing yourself. You logically figure out that crying about it and arguing with the other people in the group isn't going to help you, so you sit down and just do the assignment. Cold cognition. You're not using emotion in that situation. Certainly, you're upset. Certainly, you're frustrated. But you're also drawing the conclusion that it doesn't matter. They're not going to change the assignment. They're not going to change my group. I may as well just get this stupid thing done. So you do it. See, there's a big move in where you're at right now and where you're going to be in 10 years. Because you're going to start doing lots more cold cognition. And we've talked about the brain development in adolescence being one of those things that you can really see it progress, right? I talked to you guys about my little girl, Pat. She's 2. She does not have any cold cognition at all, right? If she wants Mickey Mouse, she screams Mickey Mouse until Mickey Mouse shows up in her hands by some format. She does not care the method by which Mickey Mouse is achieved. That's hot cognition. That is her emotional response to what she wants, what she believes she needs, and she just says it and cries until things go the right way. She's not capable of doing cold cognition yet. And you're going to notice throughout your own life that this ability has continually gone up. But right around the age that you're at now, it's going to go up very significantly, very quickly. Now, this isn't just an age thing. It's also based a lot upon experience, right? Those of you that had life experiences that challenged you a lot are going to be further along that path. Those of you that have never really had to use logic and reason to figure things out, that have been maybe more coddled perhaps, you're going to have a lot more hot cognition still going on because you haven't needed to develop this skill. But I can assure you, you need to develop this skill. How rarely do you think you're going to see somebody in a business setting, in a professional career, throw themselves on the floor, cry and pound their fists, and somehow that's going to work out so that they get done what needs to get done at work? It doesn't. It doesn't happen, obviously. They would simply look at you at your job and say, pull yourself together, man, or get out of here. That's it. They don't care. So, what is our assignment in this lesson? The writing prompt asks, I think, a very interesting question. This question is talking about people taking risky choices, making risky moves. It says, why do teenagers who are capable of logical reasoning do foolish things? Now, something that I want to talk about here, guys, is we spoke about the dopamine production in your brain in our last lesson, okay? And that dopamine has a lot to do with this. In fact, there's a really cool chart that you can find on the assignment, and I'll pull it up right here as well. That chart talks a lot about what's going on in our brains. So let me show you the chart itself. It's on the chart. Okay, so there's a really nice chart that they've produced that actually shows some changes in the human brain during adolescence. And this is it right here. You can see on this chart, dopamine production is this green line, okay? Look at the dopamine production in a person down at the age of 10 and how much it skyrockets. Now, it is very, very high here. However, myelination, this is the effect of reinforcing in helpful neural pathways, and synaptic pruning, which is the removal of unhelpful neural pathways. Notice how they don't catch up until right around here at the age of 25. That's an important thing, guys. What's happening here is your brain has got the ability to reward you, right? Your brain is going to say, hey, this makes me happy, I'm going to do this thing. Okay? It's focused on that feeling, that dopamine production. It's going to focus on, man, I want that good, happy, warm feeling. But you don't have the neural pathways ironed out well enough to control that need, that response, okay? That's the reason, to get to the question we're asking, the people in this age group are going to do more risky things because we crave that feeling of dopamine, that happiness, that excitement. But we haven't sorted out enough of the downsides, the cold, the cold thought process, the logic, the reason. We haven't sorted out enough of that to where we can make an informed decision. We're just chasing this high. Consequently, that can lead people who are very intelligent into making sketchy decisions. And I've shared some examples of times that I've certainly done it. So all you need to do in this assignment is explain this graph and explain the writing and talk about, okay, here's where it happens, here's how it happens, and here's why it happens. That's it. Pretty easy assignment. I believe it's 150 words. I hope you guys enjoy it. I look forward to reading them. Thank you so much.